Un secondo. Ciao Tommy. Sono preparato anche un goccio di Coca-Cola, almeno così sto sveglio, va? Ok, manca poco a fare la prima vittoria, infatti, come ho scritto nel titolo. Allora, vediamo. Fatemi controllare un attimo se ho messo tutto. Chi è che mi scrive? Chi c'è? Ah, sei te. Allora, vediamo se lui... Ok, no. Allora facciamo di nuovo il caffè. Ti sei rivisto i video, giusto? Spero tutti li sia già visti i video.
Yes, all right.
Bravo. Vabbè, questo è poco importante. Sto a preparare il caffè per farmi già una scorta di cura SP. Però ci sono le curiosità, se qualcuno interessa, per questo non le schippo. Questa parte qua la tengo sempre. Intanto mi dà sempre quei punti azzurri. Dato che c'erano 3 persone, adesso me ne dà 2, non lo so. È entrata e uscita. Un secondo. Forse ho sbagliato a cliccare nel link, non lo so. Sì, mi dice lo spettatore. Oh, ce ne sono sempre 2, ma non capisco. Tommy e chi è l'altro? Non lo so. Allora, stiamo attenti a quello che dobbiamo fare. Ryuji, allora a posto. Devo solo ritrovare... Lui dovrebbe essere nel sottopasso... No, è nella sala giochi, se non ricordo male, lui nel tempo libero. Dov'è? Sala giochi. Che palle. Allora farò una live corta, dai. Visto che... Tanto questa qui sarebbe la fine, diciamo che è la fine della prima parte, va bene? Perché tanto avrei un altro gioco da giocare in offline. Quindi... Cioè sei praticamente uno dei pochi che sta seguendo in modo costante la live, quindi allora dico piuttosto non sto lì a parlare da solo e farti rivedere poi tutto dopo. Ma non ti... Ma no, ma tranquillo. Allora.
Oh, hey. Oh, hey.
Ah, ok, non posso ancora farlo. Che cazzo. Allora, cosa possiamo fare? Mi sono perso l'occasione di poter fare... Ma potrei non far niente, leggere, non mi serve leggere. Posso andare qua. Facciamo così, vediamo prima di tutto nella pizza della stazione. C'è ancora lui.
Hello.
Però mi sa che devo prima fare una cosa che mi serve. Ah già. Ah, domani mi annunciano. Il giorno dopo mi annunciano i risultati, ok. della lotteria. Un ragazzo di 17 anni, questo qua, il veronista, che prende le robe alla lotteria. Che bello, ci sono i senza tetto pure. Ah, non so, sto sbagliando tutti i pulsanti perché sono abituato all'altro gioco. E quel gioco lì ce l'ho su PC, quindi non saprei come streamarlo. Poi l'ho già iniziato, non voglio rompermi le palle di rifarlo. Diamo un lavoro, dai. Come? Allora forse qua.
Oh,
Mi serve uno. Il lavoro era... No, qual era? Allora... credo sia questo.
oh.
Allora gli altri non mi servono. Allora cosa potrei fare? Tornare subito a casa? Visto che non ho niente da fare. Facciamo una lavanderia, a casa. Anche se non mi servirà proprio a zero, a niente. Proviamo a parlare con la tipa? O non posso proprio? Se mi fa non penso, perché mi dovrebbe segnare anche la sua card. Perché?
I apologize.
Esatto, non me lo fa fare. Che cazzo. I film non posso vederli. Niente, torniamo direttamente a casa, non ci voglio di spendere soldi per nulla, e spendere tempo per cagare. Facciamo che ci riposiamo e basta, anche se non serve a niente. Meglio fare qualcosa che non dà nulla che fare nulla proprio. Ma sì, tranquilla.
I'm sorry I can't offer more reassurance, but he should have the change of heart. Let's just believe in that. Well then.
Ma scusa, domani tu che ora arrivi? Cioè tu parti domani a che ora arrivi? Perché se vuoi domani mi sforzo a farla un po' già dalle 9 la live. Perché in questi giorni ho la possibilità di farla a quest'ora circa. Quindi evitimi te. Adesso è 10, ce la farai? Un attimo, sto controllando, ok, se avevo abbastanza carica. Ma cosa vendo? Vendo uno stronzato, poi il quiz non mi interessa. Vediamo cosa dice.
I can see it.
Sì, faccio sempre caffè, dai. Caffè. Perché mi dà punti con Sogio e mi dà un sacco di SP, di oggetti SP.
Oh.
Che a me servono.
Yes, all right.
Un punto per ogni cosa, guarda, è perfetto.
Let me explain.
Ma sì, ma tanto non è che arrivi a casa verso verso le 23, no? Sarai già arrivato là, potrai guardare. Beh, se non esci con gli amici là al mare, non lo so, se sei al mare.
This is no good.
E infatti loro hanno tipo un sistema di divisione dei giorni feriali e estivi festivi, scusate, in boh, non c'è molto complicato, dovrei star lì, che c'hanno il Golden Week, c'hanno delle robe. Un po' come se ne avessimo la festa della Repubblica.
What's with the sudden morning assembly?
Ah, non trovo il coso per mutarmi un attimo. Olè.
I bet it's
Va
about
bene.
that girl that jumped the other day.
They don't have to tell us not to commit suicide.
There was that weird calling card too, so I guess the teachers are freaking out. We're lucky that morning practice got canceled, though.
I feel like I'm gonna faint if this takes forever.
Let's begin this school-wide morning assembly. As you all know, a tragic event took place the other day. Thankfully, we have been informed that she has pulled through, but it will take time until she recovers. Everyone here has a bright future ahead. I implore that you rethink the importance of life and... Mr. Kamishita, what's the...
I have been reborn. That is why I will confess everything to you all.
Huh? What's wrong with Mr. Kamoshida?
What's this about?
Confess? Did the volleyball team do something?
I have repeatedly done things that were unbecoming of a teacher. Verbally abusing students, physically abusing my team, and sexually harassing female students. I am the reason why Shiho Suzui tried to kill herself.
Sexual harassment? What? Why would he say that himself?
He is
Volleyball
the
team?
worst.
Really? Physical abuse?
I thought of the school as my own castle. There were even students that I sentenced to expulsion, simply because I didn't like them. I will, of course, rescind those. I am truly sorry for putting innocent youths through such
Guardate la
horrible
faccia del
acts.
preside
I
patata.
am an arrogant,
È terrorizzato
shallow,
e paralizzato.
and shameful person. No, I'm worse than that. I will take responsibility. I kill myself for it.
What? Did he just say that?
Wait, kill himself?
Mr. Kamoshida is, not well.
Mr. Kamoshida, please get off the stage for now.
Everyone, return to your classes!
Don't run, you bastard! Shiho's still alive, even after all the things that made her want to die! You have no right to run from this!
You're right. You're absolutely right. I should be punished under the law and atone for my crimes. I did horrible things to Takamaki-san as well. In return for giving Suzui-san a position on the team, I tried to force her into having relations.
Disgusting.
For a position on the
I
team?
feel so
That's
bad
horrible.
for
So the rumors
Takamaki-san.
weren't true.
As of today, I will resign from my position as an instructor and turn myself in. Someone please call the police!
The
Is
police?
he for real? He's gonna get arrested?
This morning's assembly is over. Return to your classes immediately!
Isn't this just like what that calling card said?
Does this mean the Phantom Thieves thing was for real?
Was something done to Kamoshida?
Come on, there's no way you could steal someone's heart.
But why else would he start saying things like he'll kill himself or turn himself in?
Maybe because it almost got leaked? Don't they go easier on you if you turn yourself in?
I wonder what happened.
Who knows? But man, Kamoshida turned out to be one sick bastard.
Hey, is this for real? He's turning himself in just like that? What's going to happen to the
makes no
volleyball
sense.
team?
Marassi will show up
This
now.
is gonna be a big...
Return to your classrooms at once!
His heart really did change.
Seems like it. But was this really for the best? Yeah, it's gotta be. but things are happening way too fast. Huh? What the...
Takamaki-san, I'm sorry.
Huh?
We all knew, but we pretended we didn't.
Takamaki-san, I had you all wrong. I'm sorry that I spread rumors about you.
I didn't know at all. Kamoshida was forcefully pushing himself on you. It must have been so hard for you.
I'm sure there's a ton of people who want to apologize to you. We're so sorry.
No, it's okay. The same goes for me, too. Besides, that's all in the past now.
Hey, you there! Return to class at once!
Well, see you later then.
I can't apologize enough for what I did to you. I swear I'll make it up to you someday. Looks like Kamoshida ain't the only one that had a change of heart. Man, I'm glad for you. Looks like those weird rumors are gonna go away.
My thing doesn't really matter. We made Kamoshida apologize about Shiho. That's more than enough for me.
You should hurry and tell her about it then.
Yeah.
I totally freaked out. He really did have a change of heart. And we were lucky his mind didn't get messed up either. This was an A+ job.
Does this mean that they won't have a mental shutdown even if their palace disappears? I see. So we need to persuade the shadow without killing it, and then send it back to its real self. Our targets won't undergo a cognitive collapse if we do that.
So we can get him to confess with no bad stuff? Hey, that works for me.
Do you have to be so loud?
Don't worry about it. So, how'd it go? With Shiho, I mean.
She's regained consciousness.
For real?
E siamo
It
sei.
was only for a little bit, but I got to talk to her. I was able to tell her that Kamoshida admitted to what he did. Shiho, she told me she was sorry. Looks like she found out that I was flirting with Kamoshida for her sake. And here I was, wanting to apologize to her.
Kamoshida's at fault for all this.
I know. Shiho's mom is thinking of transferring her to another school after she recovers. The whole sexual harassment and attempted suicide, people will label her after that. Sounded like Shiho had the same idea too.
It's gonna get lonely.
But I think it's for the best. I'm sure it'll be hard if she stays here.
She's alive. You can see her anytime.
I need to change too.
That aside, I was surprised you could hold yourself back against Kamoshida's shadow.
It wasn't like that. I just wanted Kamoshida to apologize himself.
You're so kind, Lady Ann.
No matter how much of a shitbag he was, finishing him off would have left a bad aftertaste, huh?
Huh? That's not it. I think revenge is better served if I make him repent. Realizing what he's done, he'll grovel for forgiveness
Ti è
the rest of
piaciuto
his
almeno
life.
come
You know,
che figura di
I
merda
just
ha fatto
believe
Kamoshida?
there are fates worse than death.
Holy shit. Anyways, that's all settled. But, you know, there was one more thing I was wondering about that castle. Why was Kamoshida the only one who had that metaverse thing?
It isn't necessarily limited to him. It's something anyone could have, if their heart became warped from their desires.
Anyone.
Wanna check it out?
Not right now. We better lay low for a while. People are still gonna be talking about Kamoshida. Then again, it's totally impossible for someone to find out what we did at his palace.
Yeah, about that, weird rumors about you guys are already going around. Stuff like you got together and threatened Kamoshida with something close to physical violence.
The hell?
People aren't going to easily believe that phantom thieves really exist. Calling cards being treated like it was a prank by someone who knew what Kamoshida was doing.
Makes sense. We're the ones who did it, and I still don't completely believe it myself.
Let's wait for things to settle down for the time being.
Anyways, let's check how much this metal can be sold for. It'd be better if we pawned it off ASAP. Ooh, got a hit! Wait, 30,000 yen? That's all a gold medal's worth?
Remember that time in middle school? I lent you some money.
There's no way I borrowed 30,000 yen from you.
Wouldn't it be around that much with compounded interest?
Interest my ass?
I'm not saying that I'm taking all of it. I mean, it's your fault for not paying me back all these years. It's just common sense.
Ah, damn it.
I agree on laying low and keeping an eye on the situation. However, you dragged me into this. It would be nonsense not to celebrate a successful mission.
I guess we could blow this dirty money on something fun.
Discussions among phantom thieves are to take place over luxurious food. How about it?
Hey, wait! Nah, I guess it's fine. There's somewhere I want to go then.
Where's that?
It's a place Shiho and I have been wanting to go for a while.
I owe money, so I can't complain. You good with that?
I'll leave it to your discretion as well, Lady Ann.
I'll call and check the prices later then.
When should we go? Want to do it soon, like tomorrow?
Why don't we go on the last day of the holidays? It'll help energize us when school life starts up again the day after.
Then, the 5th, on Children's Day.
So, who's going to sell this?
Leave that to us. We know a store that'll buy anything, don't we?
Okay, I'll leave that to you guys.
Ah, you're back.
Hola. Vediamo.
No, that one is a fake. It's just a byproduct of his. The real metal should Kamoshida will never be proud of that once-in-a-lifetime gold medal ever again. Depending on how you look at it, that punishment might be even
Io
worse
giù che
than
la
death
bambina
for him.
era così tanto mother complex. Complesso di Edipo. Edipo ma più Warzone. Nulla di erotico. Cruciverb, dai, vediamo. Anami, festa della... Non me lo ricordo questo, che due coglioni. Ah sì. Però dico, due coglioni, che io le so in italiano, non in inglese. Della... Perché so come... Italiano. Ah, ma vaffanculo, non ci ho pensato. E però non c'è la S, quindi come minchia fa? Un attimo che avevo chiuso cosa. Ma non credo sia il periodo, perché qua è Blossom. Blossom che vuol dire fioritura. Ah, no, ci sta. O R I T O R A. Minchia, è un inferno farlo. Cioè, come cazzo faccio? Facciamo il caffè? Sì, sì, sempre caffè. Ah, che del coglioni.
Yes, all right.
Sto fermando abbastanza Ma come? La scena? Ah, vabbè.
Ok.
Non possiamo fare niente il 3 perché dobbiamo aiutarlo.
Sorry I kind of pressured you into doing this.
And now to our next topic, Fall from Grace, the story of a dishonored Olympic medalist. Just recently, a high school coach confessed at an assembly that he had been repeatedly abusing students. Given his prior Olympic achievements, this has caused quite a stir. What caused this habitual offender to suddenly confess these heinous crimes to his entire school? The police are hoping that the upcoming interrogations will bring light to this question.
Isn't this...
My friends would come back from practice with bruises all the time. It was scary, but I'm relieved that the abuse is finally going to end now.
He would touch me and stuff all the time. I'm glad I don't have to deal with that sexual harassment anymore.
Sì, adesso c'è gente che si inventa le cose. Gli studenti. Li toccava tutto il tempo, se ne fregava la mente. No, non è che toccava chiunque, adesso che si inventano le stronzate.
I knew it. This is your school, isn't it?
Lo so, ti interessa, però... Ma tranquillo, tanto... Non è che devi starci lì. Ma tanto ti ho detto, mi sa che questa live la faccio corta, non sto troppo. Inizio prima con le rinnovali. Poi tanto io dovrò poi partire giovedì, quindi tempo che alla fine giovedì faccio... No, praticamente mercoledì è l'ultima volta che faccio la live. Quindi praticamente avrò fatto solo il prologo, quindi potrei goderti tutto il resto se vuoi comprarlo e giocarlo.
Yes! Ok.
Vale. Ignoriamolo.
Hey, hey.
Ah, pensavo fosse sera. Non pensavo che fosse sera, pensavo fosse giorno. Allora. Sì. Rifaccio il caffè.
Make sure you close up.
Sì, sì, è carino, ma poi vedrai ancora più tardi quando hanno... Vedrai che hanno aggiunto diverse cose dal vanilla che sono molto belle. Che quando le ho viste fanno anche tenerezza a vederle. Poi alla fine, minchia, che robe hanno fatto. Che una genialata. Hanno aggiunto una parte nuova geniale.
Just do it. Don't get cocky with me.
Oh, scusa, ho da fare, cazzo vuoi?
Welcome.
Am I interrupting something?
Not at all. The cause of the runaway train incident in the subway the other day still has not been found. Police are hurrying to solve the matter as it may relate to the rise in psychotic breakdown
Hai
incidents.
visto che è entrato? Così
Is that the
senza
thing everyone's been
problemi.
talking about?
Doesn't it make you curious? People who were living normal lives suddenly went mad or deranged out of the blue. Not to mention that it's happening one after another. Could they really be coincidental?
Lui fa finta di nulla.
Leaving that aside,
Che
what do you
adesso
have?
volevo pure i cogli di ascoltare una cliente così
I'll have
ficca
the house
naso.
blend, please.
Ficca naso. Così.
Are you a part-timer? I'm
Detective,
surprised this
no?
place can afford one.
No, not exactly.
Are you a high school student? Where do you attend? Oh, someone I know goes there as well. I've heard that things are rough right now. A teacher named Kamoshida confessed his crimes like he was a completely different person, supposedly. And it happened all of a sudden one day. Can a person's mental state change so easily?
Huh.
Is my drink ready yet?
Coming right up.
Ho capito, forse domani interrompo e domani, il giorno dopo che sto facendo adesso, interrompo la live. Cioè faccio solo questo e poi domani. Così ho proprio diviso, ho fatto il prologo, perché praticamente il prologo finisce con domani. Allora andiamo... stazione. Ah, questa parte è bellissima. Adesso che parlo con lui, guarda, se non mi sbaglio, se è già adesso o dopo.
Hey.
Vabbè. 30.000, però tanto c'è già 4 milioni. Quasi 5 milioni, quindi diciamo un piccolo prezzo da pagare. Ecco. Guarda. Questo fa morire come scena. Potresti meglio non aprirla. Come ringraziamento gli dà una cosa strana. Va bene, io faccio il tutto. Esatto, sono tipo sveglio perché so bene di cosa sta parlando. Uomo severo. Adesso abbiamo scoperto il suo nome. I guai. Ragazzo, vai. Detective. Facciamo i super ribellini liceali nella piena pubertà. Non mi va. Esatto, mi è piaciuta. Pezzo di merda. Non gli è piaciuto né che faceva questa cosa che rideva il tipo. No, Tommy. Magari fosse solo quello. Adesso vedrai.
What were those detectives doing there? More importantly, aren't you curious about what's in the bag?
Magari sono un po'.
Well, come on, let's open it up.
Guarda cosa c'aveva.
A real gun? Wait, I think it's just a model. It's incredible though. Miles ahead of the one Ryuji had. There's something weird about that place. Hey, I just had a great idea. We should totally buy this gun from him later. I mean, it's perfect. Something this real looking would work wonders in the metaverse. Anyway, he told you to bring it back the next time you came, right? You should try striking a deal with him when we go to return it.
Ti ha dato la pistola vera che in realtà è finta, ma che cagate sono. Che ce l'ho già mi sembra tra le pistole. L'ho tenuta mi sembra. È la più debole che mi sono tenuto mi sembra.
Oh, hello, it's me. I
Hello.
saw the news. You know, about Kamoshida. It's getting a lot of coverage.
Ho un po' paura.
Yeah, I agree.
Non sapevo che diceva
The
così.
reaction's been bigger than what I was expecting. I guess I'm just surprised. I don't think we did anything wrong, though. I wonder if we helped those people speak up about it. That's pretty amazing, huh? I didn't think we'd actually be able to do it. And yet, look at us now. This calls for a celebration. Let's meet in front of Shibuya Station at noon tomorrow. Don't be late. Oh, and did you pawn off that medal? You didn't forget, right? All right. You should be really excited about the place I chose, by the way. I'm sure everyone's gonna love it. Well,
Minchia,
see
se
you guys
fosse
tomorrow.
nella vita reale una roba così sarei veramente eccitato del posto.
Ah, a restaurant of Lady Ann's choosing. Finally, a decent
Morgana.
meal. Hey, what do you think we're gonna be eating?
E tu niente, perché i gatti forse non possono neanche stare in un posto. Forse sushi.
Ooh, tuna, sea urchin, and maybe even salmon roe. In any case, I'm surely looking forward to it.
I versi sono fantastici in Morgana, lo adoro sempre di più. In inglese è sempre bello. Allora, vediamo se possiamo scendere. Sì, possiamo scendere e fare di nuovo il caffè.
Hey.
Andiamo a fare il
Make sure your
caffè,
clothes up.
continuiamo a fare il caffè, facciamo sempre caffè. Devi andare? Vediamo se c'è scritto.
Yes! Alright.
Che mia malefico. Ah, ok, pensavo che stessi scrivendo che devi andare. Però non spunta più la scena. Forse perché abbiamo fatto tutti quelli disponibili. Lo sto facendo talmente tante volte che ho mai superato. Oh. Ti piace?
Oh, good.
Guarda dietro,
No
c'è
wonder
tutto.
Lady Anne
Riso,
chose this
pollo,
place.
dolci, tutto.
Of course it's good. This
C'è
is
tipo
a
la
famous
glace in
hotel after
fondo,
all.
una fontana
Oh,
di
yeah.
cioccolato.
I heard that the police are coming to interview some people at school.
That's troublesome.
Cotechino.
Our names are gonna come up for sure. People are spreading all sorts of rumors about us in Kamoshida.
Vicini vai, perfetto, puoi goderti questa parte qua e poi concludo.
I keep hearing stuff like the
Per me
Phantom
finisce il
Thieves
prologo
really
con questo
stole his
evento.
heart. I think most people don't believe it, but some of them actually seem grateful. Look at this.
The Phantom Aficionado website? Well done, Phantom Thieves. Now I can keep going too. Thank you for giving us hope.
Pretty cool, huh?
I was just desperate to deal with my own problems, but seeing people saying all this feels strange.
Yeah. Hey, what do we do now?
Sì, vabbè, quella tutta, ma anche l'altra tipa che è vestita con una giacchetta da sportiva cheerleader in pausa. Avete iniziato già?
Well, of
Io sono
course I'm
que-
gonna eat, but...
This place has a time limit!
Oh crap! We only got an hour to eat!
Esatto.
Just 50 minutes left.
I'm not gonna
Il nostro
finish all the beef
personaggio è
dishes
molto
at
più
this pace.
furbo.
I need to eat my way through the entire dessert menu!
Look after our stuff. We'll snag something for you guys too, don't worry.
Pam. Guarda quanta
Oh
roba.
man, God melts in my mouth.
Seriously? Only meat?
E vabbè.
Now, where should I start?
And she's all about the cake.
So happy!
Hey, calories.
Che bastardo.
How much do you think one of these costs? I'll never
Che
get the chance to do
bastardo.
this again. The Wilton Hotel
Proprio un
cake
bastardo.
buffet.
La cosa peggiore che
rumors,
dice,
but I never
che devi
thought
dire
it'd be
ad una
so
tipa che mangia dolci.
And
Che
where's our
bastardo.
share?
I didn't really know what you'd want, so I just grabbed you some beans.
Dei fagioli.
Beans?
There were some pretty bizarre things there too, so we got you a variety of those. Fried bananas, preserved eggs, and some kind of beans.
More beans?
We put so much on the plate that it got all mixed up. But it should probably still taste good.
This is just plain grotesque.
Grotesque.
Let's go. These two just don't know what fine dining means. We'll show them.
Ma questo c'è di cose che spara, devi sentire, poi vedrà che mi dirà di robe.
That's reassuring. You guys watch our things while we're gone. Wait patiently for our return.
Oh, it's like a meaty explosion in my mouth.
Non ci stanno cagando.
This part's cream cheese! They're not even listening.
Già. A me non piace
As
il
I'd
dolce, mi
expect
piace
from the
solo come
buffet at a
l'unica torta, il
top-class hotel,
cheesecake e la
the
torta salata.
ingredients and variety of dishes are crazy good. There's a reason it costs 8,000 yen. They have a lot here, but fish should come first. Let's fill our plate with all sorts of fish. Which table do you think they're at? I'd prefer it raw. But
have you heard, my dear? The news about that Kamoshida fellow was absolutely dreadful. Oh, right. That teacher at Shujin Academy. Caught doing such indecent acts. Shameful, really.
Hold on a sec.
And they still haven't managed to solve those horrible psychotic breakdown episodes, have they? Oh, I wish they wouldn't let themselves be distracted by such a tawdry scandal. Perhaps it's a sign of how peaceful this country
Quello
is.
quasi mai lo
I
mangerei.
honestly pity those poor Shujin students, though.
Se sono obbligato, se ho fame.
It sounds like the Kamoshida incident is the talk of the town. Shoot, they noticed you. Just grab some food and act natural. On the plus side, we'll get to eat the food later.
Cosa intelligente, bravo Morgana.
How did a child like this end up in here?
Ma
I
saranno
certainly
cazzi
hope he didn't
tuoi.
bring friends. I prefer my meals to remain hooligan-free. Thank you very much. Come, let us go.
Intanto, brutta puttana, i tuoi soldi li hai ottenuti dal marito, non da te stessa. Lo sappiamo tutti bene perché il Giappone è una società maschilista.
Let's get some more food and listen in.
E il periodo in cui è stata ambientata questo Tokyo è sicuro nel periodo dove succedono tutte queste cose. Ma tu notate che il piatto man mano si riempie.
Rice is incredible! It's the cornerstone of every great meal! Sorry, I got a bit carried away there.
So, the ratings for the news were really that good? It was because it was about that teacher who sexually harassed his student, huh? Was it Kamoshida?
Sì, qui fa semplicemente capire quanto è famosa la notizia.
Ratings go up when you show them crude, sensational news and make it easy for them to understand.
How can he be so insensitive?
Ma cosa?
A student almost
Ma
killed
no.
herself because of that
Ma
Kamoshida.
perché, Tommy?
By the way, do you think these sudden changes of heart might be real?
Well,
Che poi mi dava l'ok. Immaginati,
Quick, grab some
una
food.
donna di mezza età.
And don't forget the crispy bits.
Morgana, non mangi un cazzo, mangio tutto
So,
io.
because he had a sudden change of heart, he just confessed to all this crime?
Poi notare che nessuno si accorge che c'è un gatto sulla sua schiena che sta guardando
Sorry,
il
but it's
cibo.
time. I have to go. I'll call you again after the meeting.
A sudden change of heart, huh? I suppose I can't blame him for seeing it that way. I wonder how the other...
Oh, meat!
I'm no Ryuji, but I got just.
When you really look at it, he's just an ex-athlete who overestimated himself. He should have just accepted his lot in life and quietly done his job as a teacher.
Inculati, lui ti dice, guarda, se vuoi, io sono disponibile, ti diceva. Tu cosa faresti? Lui mi ammazza. Tu cosa avresti fatto?
Look into?
Vuoi fatto effettivamente, mi sei girato la tua parte ignorandola.
They don't sound very enthusiastic about it, though. Yeah, grab some food! Get the part that's not too fatty.
C'è una parte troppo grassa.
He's gonna be arriving soon. We don't want to keep him waiting, so we better get going too.
Dai, sta parte qua è noiosa, perché tanto ripetono le stesse cose.
Well, I'm sure it's more important than lunch.
They were dressed quite well, but they still looked pretty shady to me. I wonder...
Manca cosa? Il dolce. Il dolce è qua.
News travels quick. It's already all over the internet. You know, the story about how Kamoshida got his ass kicked by some world-reforming heroes.
It doesn't sound like a serious story to me. Some of the details are pretty far-fetched.
Don't worry about it. We just have to... It's all rumors made up by school kids anyway.
So they don't believe themselves. And they're doing this in front of the actual Phantom Thief. Whoa, act fast and get some food! And make sure it's got a lot of whipped cream!
Porcana! Sei un cazzo di gatto, non puoi mangiare i dolci normalmente.
I thought some weird kid was looking at us, that's all. Why don't we go? It's almost time for the meeting.
Well, that was rude. Did you hear him? He said
aspetta,
you were
pausa,
weird.
ci ho pensato adesso.
Don't think there's anyone else we can listen in on. But it's
sono appena
shocking.
accorto di una
So
cosa
many
che
of
poi
the
non
adults
posso
here
dire.
don't seem like nice
Abbiamo
people.
visto dei personaggi, alcuni
Now,
importanti,
according to what
anche
we
se sono
heard,
secondari.
it seems most adults aren't
No,
very
no,
interested in the
praticamente
news about
importanti.
Kamoshida. Well, now that we've got
Vabbè,
a
tanto
nice variety of
finisco
food on our
con
plates,
questa
let's
giornata
head
qua.
back to the others.
Quindi saranno altri 10-20 minuti e poi chiudo, niente di che. Come se concludessi il prologo da qua.
You brought a ton back. What do you think about coming up against such ritzy food?
Sono così felice.
It's cute hearing that from someone like you. Just don't get too excited. Got it?
You're the last person I want giving
Ciao.
advice about that, Ryuji.
Don't you think you're eating too much, Mona?
There's no knowing when we'll get to come here again.
Sì, sì, ci dovrei essere domani
Sure,
sera.
but you guys brought back loads of food. It'd be a shame to let it all go to waste. Why don't you help them out, Ryuji?
Well, we should both help.
Oh, me? I'm way too stuffed. I couldn't possibly help.
Yeah, stuffing your face with cake. Whatever, let's deal with this ourselves.
There's still more?
Don't give up. Let's keep at it.
We did it.
Ci dai più stretta la madonna.
Oh yeah. This is a victory for all of us.
È bellissimo il doppiaggio di Ryuji. Stanno passeggiate.
Oh, is your stomach the size of a freaking palace?
Good job, you guys. How about one last dish to cleanse your palates? I recommend the seasonal tart. The grapefruit has both alluring sweetness and a tangy sourness.
Stop. I don't want to hear about sour stuff. This isn't good. I gotta go to the bathroom.
È bellissimo
Me
Ryuji.
too. Please carry me gently.
My, look at that table.
Come now, pay them no attention. I'm sure they must not normally have the chance to eat such exquisite food.
I can only imagine what their parents must be like.
What was that?
Esatto.
We don't got time for that. Come on, let's go.
Ah, sta parte che finalmente me la potrò godere per la prima volta.
I totally panicked when I saw the closed for cleaning sign at the bathrooms.
You were talking big about eating until you puked, but you really did puke. Are you some kind of moron?
Hey, same goes for you. What floor was that restaurant on?
We came up to get here, so it has to be on a lower floor, right?
What the?
There's still no update on the case.
Not yet. Excuse me, but why are you so involved? It's not something you should be concerned with.
I don't care about your opinion, you incompetent buffoon. When I say pick up the pace, you do it.
Hey, you're cutting in line.
What do you want? We're in a hurry.
Oh, I'm sorry. So you can butt in front of other people if you're in a hurry?
It seems the customer base has changed since I was here last. Have they started a daycare?
Partite quelle due risposte che c'erano, le tre risposte due le potevi fare se avevi abbastanza coraggio. O stavi zitto o parlavi. Io che spintone. Scena importante ma non troppo, onestamente.
Shouldn't we head back down?
Yeah, but that dick really pissed me off. He wasn't even hiding the fact that he looks down on everyone.
Don't lose your temper over this.
I just can't forgive shitty adults like that.
Già. Sembrava.
That's just gonna make me worry more, you know.
Lo so, lo facciamo
I bet it's
passare un
because he
bastardo.
rarely eats well. I'm always stuck with canned cat food too.
Questi sono cazzi troppo morani.
That Sir bullshit makes me sick. Damn it.
Mi ero dimenticato che devo abbassare il volume delle cuffie.
What took you so
Spero
long?
che non si sente troppo il
Why are you all
eco.
pissy?
Sorry. I had a run-in with some woman a second ago. She bumped into me, but then said it was all my fault when she dropped her plate.
Sounds like a real bitch.
Real bitch.
Thanks, though. But the restaurant workers all looked at me with this disapproving expression. I wonder if we're out of place here.
Hey, Morgana.
What is it?
Anyone could have a palace, yeah?
Anyone with a strong, distorted desire.
Same for them having a change of heart if their treasure gets stolen?
That would be the case.
Why are you bringing this up all of a sudden?
We had trouble earlier, too. These selfish shitheads who just look down on everyone else. I was just wondering if we'd be able to change those kinds of people, too.
You mean, you want to continue as the Phantom Thieves?
I've been thinking. We put a lot of work into changing Kamoshida's heart, but nobody believes in the Phantom Thieves. Plus, those guys who had no other choice but to just deal with it are thanking us. Us, of all people!
I agree. If we ignore people who are in trouble, I'd go back to being the same as I was before.
Well, that's true. You're under my tutelage. There's nothing we can't accomplish as Phantom Thieves.
Shouldn't we be able to help him out?
But that means we'll have to fight shadows again, doesn't it?
Indeed. That can't be avoided.
I'm sure we'll manage. Right?
Even if you guys are still just fledglings, this means we're an actual organization now.
Fledglings? That's actually pretty fitting for us.
All right, it's settled. We're gonna catch all these shitty adults by surprise and make ourselves known to the world.
Are you okay being our leader?
No objections here? I can't handle all that responsibility stuff.
Where's my say in this? But Lady An made the recommendation, so I'll allow it.
Well, should we decide on a name for our group? I just went with Phantom Thieves of Hearts last time, but don't you think a real name would be cooler?
Ooh, I've got it. I want it to be something both cute and luxurious sounding. Let me see. How about the Diamonds?
I'm getting the real Little League Baseball feel from it.
Well then, here's my suggestion. How about Tilefish Poêlée?
What?
That's what I ate earlier. It's commemorative, no?
Oh no, you idiot! You decide for us.
Ma se vuol dire
That's not bad at all.
il faro della
A good
speranza.
name. For a rookie.
We going with that?
Well, now that the name's set, who's our next target?
There are tons of rotten adults and all. Why not just stick to targeting big names? Yeah, something along those lines. If we go after some bigwig, it's gotta get on the news, right? Don't you think more people would believe in us if we did that?
That's not a bad idea. For you, Ryuji.
True. If we become better known, we might be able to give courage to a lot more people. I don't really like the idea of just picking someone out of the blue, though.
Let's narrow it down to someone we can all agree on then.
So we need a bigwig we decide on unanimously.
I like that unanimous decision part. It's like we're making some kind of pact.
Now then, this is the official formation of the Phantom Thieves organization.
Oh no! Our time for the buffet ran out.
I guess we'll just have to talk more tomorrow.
Another world in which people's distorted cognitions take shape? Stealing treasure to change hearts? And on top of that, a talking cat told you all this. Honestly speaking, that all sounds absurd. It's hard to believe that this is even worth listening to. Still, it can't be considered nonsense when parts of it align with Kamoshida's confession. The same goes for the testimonies of the officers who arrested you. But so be it. At any rate, you mentioned something more important. These two other accomplices, besides this talking cat thing that appeared in your story. From what you've been telling me, they're students at the same school, aren't they? Very well, I'll leave it at that. Let's continue on. The questioning's not over anyway. If you are making this up, the cracks in your story will prove it. The next to receive a calling card was this individual, a master of Japanese arts, Ichiryusai Madarame. It's even more incomprehensible than Kamoshida as to why this man was targeted. Where did you come to know him? And how did you learn of his crimes when you weren't a victim of them? Start by telling me what you all schemed.
E così è finito il prologo, la prima parte. Un prologo abbastanza lungo. E quindi, vabbè, adesso c'è il coso. Poi adesso infatti vedrete poi dalla prossima volta che c'è tipo una barra che si carica ogni volta. E adesso c'è comunque una delle cose più belle del gruppo che hanno aggiunto in Royale. Le foto per celebrare. Che celebrano dei giorni. Ha fatto vedere un gioco. Il nostro protagonista, guarda quanto è figo quel caffè.
I'll just add this.
E niente, salvo. E niente. Niente, concludo qua. Mi ero bloccato un attimo, non so perché. No, stavo ripensando probabilmente che la seconda parte non riusciremo a far subito. Mi sa che entro giovedì non riuscirò a fare anche il secondo palazzo, perché c'è anche molto tempo in mezzo, molte robe. Niente, ho solo 23:59 alla faccia del tempismo. Concludo qua perché essendo che questo è il fine del prologo cambierò poi il titolo nel caso per far rendere più comprensibile il fatto che è finito il prologo. E niente, da qui in poi inizierà a vivere la nostra vita come leader del nostro gruppo di Phantom Thieves, l'altri fantasma, o come l'ho voluto chiamare io, Barmasil, che in nordico vuol dire faro della speranza, faro nelle avversità, qualcosa di simile, adesso non mi ricordo più. E niente, ho già salvato, concludo qua la live, dai. È durata poco, ma meglio così, dai, almeno ho diviso bene. Ci sentiamo alla prossima live.